How you doing? Doesn't that just get you pumped right there? Someone told me Facebook's going to throttle my views because of this song, but I don't know. I'm going to see if I can get some subscription to pay for it or something in the background. But it is 5:05 Pacific Standard Time. Ronnie Lambeth here in beautiful, sunny Las Vegas. I am home finally after 7 days and 7 nights in a hospital here in Las Vegas. But just had a picture pop up on my timeline. 1 year ago today, we had 10 feet of snow that hit Lake Tahoe. And if you want to see it, there's a picture there. The trailer's 10 foot tall. Behind the trailer was my Corvette, so you can kind of see the hump. There's a Corvette underneath that. But my last Facebook Live video was a week ago, I think. I don't know. I was in the hospital. But I'm out. And for those of you that are wondering, am I resting? The answer would be yes. I did go to the office today for a little bit. But, I can't just not. I have so much to give, I just cannot just hold it all in. So I am getting plenty of rest. I'm getting plenty of liquids, eating well. And so I'm on the rebound. But today I want to go over something really important. And there's a lot of this. There's a lot of guys out there talking about it. Tai Lopez, for example, has this video about this kid. I don't believe it when I say that I don't believe that the kid has 30 million points and $2 million of credit cards at 20 years old with no job and no credit. I don't believe the story, but they're selling it and people are buying. So I thought I'd bring something up that I've really never talked about before, and that is, do you have to pay taxes on your credit card rewards? Now, my good friend Clint Arthur is on right now, or at least he was a few minutes ago. And Clint spends 40, 50, 60 days a year in Hawaii, all free of charge, paid for by one of his credit cards. Clint, if you're still on, would you mind sharing with everybody how many nights, because he always does it nights because he books them, I think, in 7 or 14-day periods, or maybe it's 21 days or something. But if you're still on here, Clint, how many nights are you going to stay in that beautiful resort in Hawaii this year? And you hear me talking about points. I got my, my metal American Express card with no pre-spending limit on it. I have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of points right now, and I obtain hundreds of thousands of points every single month from this bad boy. And then I got my personal card, the Chase card. I got to cover that one up because it's got the numbers right there. But I get, 6,000, so 6,000 points generally, because I usually spend about $4,000 a month on that, and then I get 5% cash back. So whatever that is, still not 100% up here. Usually I can do the math and talk at the same time, but not today. So that's a couple $1,000s a year on my personal card, and then I'm a guess if we do 3 million points a year on this, it's thousands, if not 100,000 a year in rewards. And the question is, do you have to pay taxes? I appreciate all the likes and the loves and the sharing. Speaking of sharing, if you would like to be entered in today's silver gold giveaway, not this coin, I won't be giving this away. This one was several $100s. Just because this is a special coin with 24 karat gold in the middle of the silver. But I thought I'd just share it. So that is an African elephant. That's in 24 karat gold. And then the coin is in silver. It's a Somali Republic coin. But if you would like to receive a coin, not this one, but similar one to this without the 24 karat gold, simply share the video. That's all you got to do. Share the video. We'll give away a coin next video. So it'll most likely be tomorrow. I'll have Jason go through it tonight or tomorrow, and we'll announce tomorrow's winner for simply sharing the video. So I appreciate you guys sharing the video. But back to the point thing. Do you have to pay taxes on the points that you earn from these reward cards? What do you think? What, just a quick survey here. Yes or no? There's no wrong answer. Do you think you have to pay taxes? Do you think you have to report this to the IRS if you're getting hundreds to thousands of tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars in rewards? Do you have to report it to the IRS? Do you have to pay taxes? Because, man, they want their money, right? They don't care if it's from selling dope. They don't care if you're a prostitute. They don't care if you are a thief. You need to report your income. So do you think that you have a legal responsibility to pay taxes on reward points? So Justin Singletary says yes. Justin is an amazing man, served our country well. He's a retired Army Ranger sniper, owns a company called Fulfillment.com. If you ever needed to get anything fulfilled, shipped on time, Fulfillment.com. My buddy Grant Cardone could use Justin Singletary, because sometimes it takes 2 to 3 weeks to get stuff, where Justin, you ship it out 24 hours, it's gone, baby. Right? So if you need something fulfilled, Justin Singletary at Fulfillment.com. All right, so people are saying, you bet, Justin. My shirt's on backwards, inside out. Yeah, I know. The camera's backwards. Just water. You gotta stay hydrated. So do you think you have to report the income? Do you think you're going to get a 1099 on those points? So last year we got over $100,000 in rewards, essentially, from the American Express and Capital One. And we got a couple $1,000s from Chase and cash back. So some people are saying yes, some people are saying no. So here is the what's going on with that. Here's what's going on with, do you have to pay taxes on the rewards that you receive from American Express, from Chase, from Capital One, from Sapphire, from Hilton, from the Marriott, whatever it is? My good friend Clint Arthur spends 60 nights or so a year in Hawaii free of charge. 60 nights. I think this year he's doing 68 nights. And we're going to go spend some time with him at this beautiful, I think it's a 4 or 5 star resort. Does he have to pay taxes on that? I mean, what do you think it costs for 60 plus nights at a 5-star resort on the beach in beautiful Hawaii? And everything's included, everything's paid. It's a lot of money. Bill Crane says, I hope not, right? You're going to hope you don't have to pay taxes. Just like this, a few months ago, I think it's a few months ago now, I was at Tony Hsieh's house. He owns Zappos, or actually he founded Zappos. He's the CEO of Zappos, sold it to Amazon years back. But I was at his place talking to some Bitcoin millionaires, and I asked them, hey, you guys reporting taxes every year on your gains? They're like, no. I'm like, oh, the IRS is going to come knocking someday. All you Bitcoin people out there, do you know you got to report that income? Yeah, you got to report it. So do you have to pay taxes on the reward cards? I'm sorry. On this, the Sherry, you say you think so because you have to when you get over a certain amount. And that's true. And when we give away these silver coins, and if you'd like to receive one, share the video and you'll be put in today's drawing. You'll be awarded tomorrow, and we'll send you a silver coin. It's under $25 in value. Therefore, if it's under $25, you don't have to report it to the IRS. But what happens when it's $2,500, $25,000, $250,000? So enough dragging that out. The answer is, what's my favorite thing to say that one of my friends taught me he learned in law school? It depends. That's the answer. It depends. Here's what it depends on, my friend. If you get an American Express Platinum card, that's this baby right here. Metal, no pre-spending limit. If you got one today, they're giving a 75,000 point bonus for just getting the card. 75,000 points, which is the equivalent of $750. You figure 1%. Some cards have 2%. So if you got a Capital One and they're, I've seen them give as much as 50,000 reward points, that is the same as $1,000 because they give you 2 points for every dollar you spend. If you receive rewards for simply getting the card, you owe taxes on it. So if you get rewards for getting the card, you have to pay tax on that. All right. Now, many times, this one, for example, this has a $550 annual fee. So if you get 75,000 points or equivalent of $750 in cash bonuses, you can take the $550 fee that you paid off of that. So you owe taxes on $200. Okay. Now I got to tell you this. I'm not a tax professional. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm sharing this for information and educational purposes only. Now Rashawn just logged on. So it's good that you logged on, Rashawn, because I know you teach people how to get credit and the rewards and you play that game. So to repeat that, if you receive points or rewards for simply applying for the card and getting it, you owe tax, my friend. And it's your responsibility to pay. It's your responsibility to report it to the IRS. It's not American Express's responsibility. It's not Chase. It's not Capital One. It's not Sapphire. It's your responsibility to report it. Now, what usually happens is you're going to get a 1099. Excuse me for a second. Still got the pneumonia and the blood clot in my right lung, so I'm still coughing a little bit. But if you receive the points for simply applying, you owe tax. And most likely you're going to get a 1099. You simply include that in with your taxes. Make sure you tell your tax preparer how much you paid in the annual fee to offset how much you pay in taxes. Now, what about the free airfare, the free food, the free Ubers, right? The free drinks, the free hotels like my friend Clint Arthur that spends 60 nights in Hawaii. I received last year a couple $100,000 in free stuff from this bad boy. Did I have to pay taxes on that? No. You only have to pay taxes on the points that you receive for simply applying for the card. If you receive points from using the card, you don't owe any tax. It's that simple.
Hey, get on Grandpa's video.
You want to say hi, Caden? Just Caden, my grandson. Say hi.
Hello.
Also known as
Jonin
and the number 2
Ninja Fighter 2. Tell him, Caden.
Ninja Fighter 2.
Ninja Fighter 2 100 Fat Man, but you can call it Ninja Fighter 2. And you can't say
You know what? You're going to be more famous with this YouTuber than with those other ones at the park.
Yes.
So if you're receiving these reward points, you're only going to pay the taxes. You're only responsible to pay taxes on the points that you receive by applying for the card. All of the points that you receive by using the card. So every time you insert that baby or you swipe it, those points are non-taxable. And the IRS also looks at it this way. If you are a business and you're using the card, essentially what happens is this. Let's say that I use this card and I spend $100,000 on some marketing. I'm going to get essentially 150,000 points to 250,000 points, depending on who I bought it from. And if I redeem that for something, then that's money that's less money I got to pay, which is less money I get to deduct at the end of the year. And this is why I don't have to pay taxes on that, because I'm getting it through the business, and it's less money that I'm having to pay, so I don't essentially have to pay tax. But if I apply for the card, they give me 50,000 sign-up points or 75,000, I got to pay taxes on it. Does that make sense? Now, what can you do to get the maximum amount of points without paying the tax? Well, again, I'm not a tax professional. You need to speak to a tax professional, whether it's an attorney, a CPA, or your brother-in-law, but it ain't me. This is strictly for entertainment and educational purposes only. The best way to get the rewards is you pay for all of your airfare, all of your marketing, all of it on one card, like this card, or whatever card you have. And you never redeem points for business trips. So for example, my wife is getting ready to go to Tampa for our quarterly Board of Advisors meeting. I'm not going to go this time because I can't go in the airports right now. There's too many sick people. So she's going to go without me. And we're going to buy her the first class ticket there through American Express. We're going to get 5 times the points, because that's what we get when we book through American Express, is 5 times the dollar amount. It's always cheaper than Expedia or Priceline or Travelocity or any of those other discounts. It's always cheaper, and I get 5 times the points. So if we buy a $500 airfare ticket, I get 2,500 points. Pretty good deal, right? Now, when we fly personal, we still use this baby. We use our Amex account, but when we fly personal, we redeem the business points for personal use. So my grandson that was just here, when I got sick was because I took him to Legoland on Halloween. And thousands of little rugrats running around, and I have a weak immune system. I got sick, and I've been sick since Halloween, and I ended up in the hospital 2.5 months later. 2.5 months later. I bought tickets for him and his mom to fly from Corpus Christi to San Diego. I got him a hotel room. I got him a rental car. I got my wife and I a hotel room. My wife and I airfare from Las Vegas to San Diego. The restaurants all paid through points that we earned on the business platinum card. All right? See, if I'd have redeemed business travel, it doesn't do any good. But because I got hundreds of thousands of points from business expenses, I then can redeem those for personal expenses. And when you redeem them, it doesn't show up on your statement. So you're not commingling your funds. You're not trying to write off a personal trip as business, because you simply go in and you hit redeem points for the ticket. So it never shows up on the statement. Isn't that cool? That's one way that you can use business points for personal pleasure without paying taxes. I hope you got a lot out of that today. I'm getting a little tired, so I'm going to log off now. But to recap, if you apply for a card and they give you points because you applied and you received the card, that's taxable. If you receive points or rewards, whether it's tickets, whether it's free airfare, whether it's free dinner, if you receive those points from using the card, then it's non-taxable. If you like a chance to win some silver, like hundreds of other people have, simply share this video on your Facebook Live or your Facebook timeline. Share the video and we'll send you a silver coin. We pick one winner every day. No strings attached. We don't ask for your email. We're not going to bombard you. We're simply trying to thank you for sharing the message with everybody else. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope I've added some value to your day, and I hope that you can use some of the information that I share with you to have a better life, impact more people, and just be better. So, see you later.